Today, if you've been watching the servicing video, the experiment was to try and tune up a GT858 radio using a modern method with a synod meter, instead of the way which was in the service manual, using a sweep generator and all kinds of other instrumentation. The idea is to cut down the time these takes to service, because doing it the proper way in inverted commas takes 90 minutes, and really we need to cut that down to 40 minutes. Otherwise they're just not worth repairing. As you know, these are one of the worst radios there ever was. The Fidelity 1000 uses a version of this chassis, and this is one worse because it doesn't even have the extension speaker. So we've got the Tokai GT858 here. So it's been fully serviced, but using a synod meter instead of the proper service manual method. So I'm hoping we can get away with it. And let's see if Mr Chippie is out there. Tango 21, Mr Chippie, do you copy?
Yeah, Roger, copy that.
Okay, I'm on the Tokai GT858.
Roger that. Seems a little quiet. Are you holding the mic away?
Well, let's try if I talk into it, over.
Yeah, that's a little bit better. Right, just come up to the end of the lane.
Roger, got you at the end of the lane.
Just passing Ancaster service station.
Roger, got you at Ancaster service station.
Just going through Ancaster Crossroads.
Roger, got you going through Ancaster Crossroads.
Quite a bit of surface noise on that. How many watts did you say it was doing?
It's doing 3, over.
Well, I'm only just going up the hill and I'm losing you.
Oh dear. I'm just looking at the current consumption to make sure it's not lying, and it's not lying, that's fine.
Right, I'm just going over the top of the hill, go down into Wilsford.
Roger, got you at the top of the hill.
Tango 21 from Mr Chippie, going round Scratchy Corner, Wilsford.
Tango 21, Mr Chippie, receiving you loud and clear, over.
Roger that, you are very scratchy but readable.
Okay, Roger. Now, as I've said before, the sensitivity on these radios is excellent. That was perfect round Scratchy Corner, but of course he was having difficulty hearing me on 3 watts. So it does make a difference in a dodgy place like Scratchy Corner, which is why we use this particular test route.
Right, going over Wilsford level crossing.
Roger, got you going over Wilsford level crossing.
Right, I think he's moved the needle slightly, but nothing heard from over.
Roger on that, got you going over the level crossing.
Right, now passing the Kelby turn, over.
Roger, receiving you loud and clear at the Kelby turn.
Yeah.
I'm receiving you fine, over.
Well, passing the Greyleaf turn, over.
Roger, receiving you at the Greyleys turn.
Tango 21 from Mississippi, again, nothing heard.
Roger, no problem here.
Tango 21 from Mississippi, going over Walsey level
Roger, receiving you going over Rorsby level crossing loud and clear. And that concludes the test, thank you.
Yeah, again nothing heard, so that's the test over at this point, so I'll see you back at base, 10:10.
Okay, thank you, 10:10. So, once we got to Wilsford, he no longer heard me. Now, we've had half watt sets with better range than that, and this is doing 3. So, you know, I checked it on the spectrum analyzer, and it was doing the 27 megs. It wasn't putting rubbish out. So there you go. But the object of today's exercise was to tune up the receiver using a cheaper technique, and I have succeeded in doing it because that was perfect. So receive was fine, transmit was rubbish, we managed to get 3 miles on it, and that is possibly the worst CB radio that the UK ever saw. So this is what we were doing on Sierra Hotel One Tango Sunday, and I think every Sunday we'll do a Sierra Hotel One Tango set. So we'll just have it over to our base station, and you can listen to it on our Harrier CBHQ.
Tango 21, testing the Tokai GT858 into our Harrier CBHQ base station. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you for watching.